Hi, it's Monday, June 27th, which means it's my birthday. So I think the last time we talked, I said I wanted to get to 100 subscribers by my birthday, and then I didn't post for like almost 2 months. Well, I got COVID, and then I got, well, more on that next week. But yeah, life just kind of came at me fast, and thank you so much for everyone who did subscribe. I really appreciate it. Had to take time off to take care of my health, take care of my future, and yeah, life just came at me fast, but I'm back. I kind of wanted to come back with my birthday video. It was a good time. I actually spent this last weekend sick. Again, probably run down from the past month, which has been so crazy, but I wanted to come back. I love my birthday. I also get very introspective on my birthday, and I just kind of wanted to take a moment to look back at the last year of my life, what it's meant to me, and then also take a look forward and do some predictions. There's a streamer I follow, her name's Foozly. I'll link her down below, but she does this every year on her birthday where she kind of like makes predictions for the next year and then watches it back the following year. So I thought that'd be really fun to do if I'm still doing this YouTube thing again this time next year, would be to record predictions now and then look back at them next year and see how my year actually went compared to how I thought it might go. But we can back up to what my predictions were for 27 and then kind of, you know, do a look back at what 27 has actually been for me before we do a look forward to 28. 27 was my golden birthday, turned 27 on the 27th, and I had a really fun time, like small ABBA 70s themed party with some friends at home. And I don't know, in my mind, I know I was thinking that it was gonna be my golden year, like everything was just gonna be sparkly and shiny, like, you know, we were coming out of COVID, and that's what I thought. And to keep like the gold metaphor going, I feel like it was a year where I was really polishing myself to shine. I definitely did not feel the most like sparkly this year. I felt like it wasn't like a quarter life crisis, but it was definitely a lot of hard talks with myself, kind of rethinking and reevaluating what I wanted out of my life, like what I valued in my life. I've, you know, kind of took a hard look at, well, I've always been very like success oriented, like grade wise, school, career, like it just like naturally transitioned into a career, and I don't know what I want to do anymore. I've kind of just I had like such a clear trajectory for what I wanted to do with my career for so long that now I don't know what the next like thing is for me right now, and I've been trying to figure that out for a while now, and I still haven't really landed on it. I mean, that's part of why I wanted to try YouTube. It's not just so much that like I want this to be my career. I mean, I'm open to that possibility, but like this is something I wanted to do. So I was like, okay, well, let's quit making excuses, get a camera and turn it on. You know, I think that's why I set the really high or like strict thing of like, I'm gonna do this for a year, I'm gonna do 53 videos, all that. You know, I'm still learning. Obviously, I'm not gonna do this in a full calendar year, but I do want to like complete out full 53 videos. I think a lot can change between video 1 and video 53, and while I might not do it in a full calendar year, I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it. I want to see that project through to the end. But yeah, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to even continue to be defined by that level of success, like if I could find fulfillment and happiness in other places of my life, and just asking myself like a lot of like really hard, deep questions out of what I wanted out of life. And you know, I've been very blessed with really good friends and a now fiance, so I wasn't questioning myself in like that regards. It's just more like personally, like what values I have, like, you know, what do I want to be putting a lot of my energy and time into. And I still don't have an answer for that. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm hoping that some things will start falling into place in 28, but I felt like 27 was a big growing pains year in a way that I wasn't expecting it. You know, I went through a lot of, I feel like, trying to refine myself, and I hope that I come out the better for it. I mean, it sounds like negative, and it wasn't all negative. Obviously, it was a great year. But I feel like I've just been very, like, inward thinking. So I'm really hoping in 28 that it can be more, like, outward action. I'll come to some answers. But, yeah, I feel like that's what 27's been for me. I don't know, 27 was just not what I expected out of it, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just definitely a growing year. I always say you have growing years and you have rooting years. You know, some years you're growing and things are happening and a lot of things are out of your control. And that's definitely felt like the last few months for me. And, you know, you're just going through those growing pains and doing your best to get through them. And then other times there are just more quieter years where not a lot is happening, or it's not the big things, but you know, you're growing and you're maturing and you're changing. I call those your rooting years. I think this was a growing year for me. I think a lot was like happening, maybe not necessarily externally, definitely externally in the last few months, but like more internally, I would say, for the first half of my year. Definitely more internally, and then life just kind of starts coming at you really fast. But yeah, I would say it's a growing year. I'm hoping for another growing year, one with more intentional growth. I think this past year was like I was just kind of trying to find where I am, and maybe this year I can find where I want to grow towards, find the light and grow towards that, like little planty friends here. But yeah, I would say that was 27 for me, and let's see what 28 has in store. So, hi, Kaitlyn, 29-year-old Kaitlyn a year from now. How are you? How's 28 been? I mean, wow, you are a month away from your wedding. How you doing? Doing all right? Freaking out a little bit? I don't know. You tell me. I hope it's all going smoothly. Hope you're excited. I'm excited now. Sometimes I forget currently that I'm getting married, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I have a wedding I have to plan. I'm sure you don't feel that way anymore. But yeah, how's this last year been? I'm sure a lot of wedding stuff. How do you feel about the new last name? I know that's something I've struggled with probably since the start of the year, since the start of 2022, when, you know, the reality of you're getting married in the next year and a half really like started sinking in. Like, you're not going to be Kaitlyn Peel forever, and you're closer to that than I am right now. So how's that going? Oh my god, how was London? Was that a good time? And the US Grand Prix, and going to Georgia, Florida. How have your trips? What other trips did you take that I don't know about yet? I know I really want to prioritize traveling this next year, so I think that'll get me back to more feeling like me, and I hope it was a really good time. I'm sure very exhausting, but I hope you had a lot of fun. How's YouTube been going for the last year? I would imagine you probably took a few more breaks, but I hope you eventually like hit a rhythm, you know, posting videos, getting it going, finding a balance between like your normal life and doing this too. And do you still find it creatively fulfilling? Is this something you want to continue to do? I'm sure you were approaching, maybe you would have already hit a year, 53 videos, I don't know. Mostly, I just hope you're healthy and happy, and you are a step closer than I currently am to finding that thing that fulfills you. Well, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I love you. Birthdays are a big deal for me, so thank you for spending part of my big day with me. And I hope you have the best rest of your day. We're gonna be back to regular content. I pinky promise. Things will slow down. Next week, I'm gonna tell you my engagement story. It's a cute one. Tell you about my ring, everything, and our wedding date, which we have one. So stay tuned for that. And then later this month in July, we're going to London for 10 days, and I'm going to be trying to vlog that. So stay tuned for a travel vlog and just getting back to doing internet life with me. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you have the best rest of your day. I'm going to dinner with my lovely fiance to celebrate. I'll throw in some clips here, but have a good one. Bye, everyone. I don't know if I have anything else to say.